Calexico City Council, Calexico Redevelopment Successor Agency, Calexico Financing Authority Special Meeting Agenda at the City of Calexico, Fernando Nene Torres Council Chamber, 608 Heber Avenue, Calexico, California. Tuesday, December 13th, 2016 at 5:37 p.m. Gabby, roll call. Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Gonzalo.
Here.
Councilmember Pacheco.
Here.
Councilmember Escobar.
Here.
Councilmember Hodge. Here. We have a quorum, Mayor.
Approval of the agenda.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Public comment, public appearances. Note not to exceed 3 minutes. This is time for the public to address the city council on closed session items only. The mayor will recognize you, and when you come to the microphone, please state your name and place of residency for the record. While members of the public are encouraged to participate, it is unlawful to disturb or delay the council meeting with personal or slanderous remarks. The city council is prohibited by state law from taking action or discussing items not included on the printed agenda. Please direct your questions and comments to the city council. Do we have any public comments?
I have a public comment, Mr. Kim, on closed session.
And you are a Calexico resident, correct, Mr. Kim?
I guess so.
Okay.
Okay. I'm glad I'm here because I'm going to have 3 minutes now. You guys start me to talking, and you guys cannot start me 3 minutes.
It is 3 minutes, sir.
Oh, already?
Mhm.
Oh, thank you.
Well, it says, public comment says not to exceed 3 minutes, correct?
Okay. So first of all, I'm talking about the item number 1. We have a lot of lawsuit because council member didn't do their job right. And this lawsuit, we should be finished it long time ago. And council member, they didn't want us to finish it. We have a lot of expenditure. As more than $1 million we spending investigation, private investigation, and the lawyers. We keep spending. When I was a councilor, I wanted to pull out the case to we can expedite the case, and the council didn't approve it. So now, the new council, you really want to see for the city, you have to make the decision. What is good for the city? What is saving for the city? Don't go personal agenda. You guys, personal agenda, you're going to screw the city again. As enough is enough. We need to close lots of the lawsuit. We need to close the chapters to stop spending with the money with the lawyers and spending tax monies. It's not you guys' money. I really want to looking into you guys how you're going to make decisions. I don't want to yell, but I might have to. It depends on you guys. We should be respectable to our community. We should do our duties to the community. I'll watch on you guys. Thank you.
Thank you,
number
Mr.
3.
Kim. Oh,
Should I continue?
continue.
Okay. Negotiations. And I've been keep telling, and the council member didn't approve it. And they're supposed to be proportionally to take it about the cut. We all know there's no way to doing without the cut. We feel sorry for the community, and we feel sorry for our city employees, but city have to cut it. But the way that you guys did it is not right. It's a $500 with the $2,000 check people and the $6,000 check people differently. Some of the people, they having more than $10,000 check. And for $300 nothing. So we have to have at least about 5 steps proportionally to take the big cut from there. That way, we can have unity with the employees up to the council and up to the management. If not, we're not going to have a teamwork together. The employees are going to feel like they're going to be sacrificed from there. You guys have heard their angry unions voice, but you guys forgot the community's voice. Community needs service. And you guys are not doing your job, we will see how you guys are doing their job. I'm expecting you guys to make the better decision to save the money for the cities. Thank you.
Was that the last public comment? Okay, and with that, we will go to closed session. Calexico Redevelopment Successor Agency, Calexico Financing Authority, regular session meeting. We'll start the meeting at 7:41. Call to order. Here.
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 Pledge of Allegiance. Mr. Kim, you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance? Closed session announcements. Mr. City Manager, City Attorney.
Thank you, Mayor. City Council met in closed session on the items described on this evening's agenda. Direction was given on those items, but no reportable actions were taken. Thank you.
Approval of the agenda.
So moved.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Announcements. These proceedings may be viewed on the City Calexico website, www.calexico.ca.gov, the Friday following the City Council meetings. Public comments and public appearances. Note, not to exceed 3 minutes. This is the time for the public to address the council on any item on the special meeting agenda. The mayor will recognize you, and when you come to the microphone, please state your name and place for residence for the record. While members of the public are encouraged to participate, it is unlawful to disturb or delay the council meeting with personal or slanderous remarks. Please direct your questions and comments to the city council. Do we have any public comments?
I have no idea what I'm doing.
It's just these two. Hold on, Mr. Reed, give us 1 second.
This one. How are you doing?
Sorry.
Oh, we
Okay.
busted it, I guess.
So I
can
got
just
full
watch.
7 minutes.
Kim
38
messed it up
seconds.
on
I'll just watch my
purpose.
phone. I'll do it with my phone.
Okay. Go ahead.
Ready?
Yeah.
My name is Pablo Virgen. I reside here in Calexico, 920 Santana Street. First, I'd like to congratulate you new city council members on your victory. There you go. Thank you for taking out the words from my mouth. But yeah, thanks. I'd like to make a comment. Actually, it's a question. I'll be brief. It's short. It's in regards to the item number 5. You guys plan on purchasing property, right? My question is, if you guys are planning on closing the police department because you want to save money, why would you want to spend money on buying property if we don't have money? That's just my question.
Thank you.
If you want to answer, I'm fine. I'm okay with it.
Can I answer, I guess?
You don't have to answer. It's,
I could, though.
It's a city council prerogative.
Okay, I'll go ahead and answer. The city has restricted funds that are called enterprise funds
I want
that,
to hold back on what we talked about in closed session, though.
no, you can go ahead and state that, right? In other words, the funds that are going to be used to possibly purchase a property come from enterprise funds, which have nothing to do with general funds. And enterprise funds cannot be used for general funds. There's different funds in the city, so they're restricted. So it's
Separate.
separate, yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Do we have any more public comments? This guy looks familiar.
I thank you for clarifying the enterprise fund, but I believe the enterprise fund has very limited to spend money. You might have to legally might not be able to do it. So has to be very careful with when you're mingling with the enterprise funds. And again, and you guys to try to buy this land for the enterprise fund, I don't think it's going to be possible unless you borrow the money from the enterprise fund to the general fund. I don't think directly to the enterprise funds. I don't know from the waters or waste. It has nothing to do with the land. So they cannot be using directly for the enterprise fund. Only you might have to borrow the money. And you guys have to borrow, if you guys want to borrow the money, and you guys want to borrow the money for buy the land, the dirt, like $500,000, I don't know, how are you going to do it? And with cities right now, lots of services needed, and they're not spending money in buying the land. But for the future, in the city, they might gonna need it. It's a cheap price, probably, because tax is defaulted. But I'm very suspicious how we gonna do with that land. We're gonna sell somebody's friends to make them the money, to help them to make the money with the city fund. The city usually does that way. Look at the Hearthstone. The city didn't follow all the rules. Even the city staff still working here today. They not follow the step, so all the citizens get suffered. And city doesn't want to do anything. And then now you guys, what going to do with this land? Make sure if you guys found the right way to buy the land, and make sure it's supposed to be spent the land, use that land for the public benefit, not to give to someone else, sell to someone else. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kim. City Manager, make sure we purchase this the right way. Thank you. Moving on to discussion and potential action items. Item number 5, approve resolution of City of Calexico approving purchase of tax defaulted property from Imperial County Treasury Tax Collector's Office. Staff report.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, as it's included in the backup, we have an opportunity. We did receive a letter from the county tax collector advising us that there's a slew of property that became available for the city to pick up because of alleged back taxes. It would be in the city's best interest to secure that property so that we can fulfill some obligations that we have with the DA, and based on what we know about the letter from the county is we would have the first right of refusal to pick them up. So it would be my recommendation that you move forward with this item. Thank you.
So I have some questions that I know we already asked, but just because of the public here so they can have an idea. The idea is to purchase this property. It's gone into foreclosure for tax purposes from enterprise fund, which is restricted money funds, that's Prop 218, to use it for that purpose of helping the city with its water infrastructure, correct?
Yeah, there's a number of projects that we have in the horizon, some of which may include raw water storage, a possible water tank.
Water tank.
That we can use for a public purpose.
Okay.
We haven't, we have the financing structure to purchase that. It may involve an enterprise fund to be able to achieve that public purpose. So at this point, the resolution would allow me the ability to negotiate with the county with the terms and conditions.
Okay. Bring it back to council. Do we have a motion?
I have a question. question. And also, we're considering economic growth for this land, is that correct?
That's true. That's
Okay.
the public purpose.
I will,
And then part of it too, we're still finding, we're going to, the financing aspect, that's what we're still putting together on that too. So I'll put that in the record.
I will make a motion that we approve item number 5.
I'll second.
Second by Councilman Hodge. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries unanimously. Are we doing future agenda items? City manager,
Yes, sir.
we're doing future agenda items? It's
you
not on
may.
the agenda, so,
Okay.
okay. All right.
Next
Adjourn.
meeting.